Good morning, Dennis.
Good morning, Ross.
And we're here today to talk about the special town meeting that's going to take place on March 23rd. It's a Monday. It's going to be at Southwick Regional School at 6:30 p.m. I'm going to take the articles a little out of order because the third article, and that's the major reason that we're having this special town meeting, is to address the alum treatment of Congamon Lakes.
Right.
And the reason why we're having the special town meeting, it's imperative, if the voters approve this funding, that we treat the lakes in early April. So that was the reason why we're having the special town meeting, to make sure that the timing and treating of the lakes is optimal. The article is one requiring $800,000. It will be coming from community preservation funds. $200,000 will come directly from funds that are currently available, and the remainder would be a $600,000 bond issue. I would like to add, the article will be written that if we can raise any additional funds from any other organization or state, correct, that would reduce the bond issue.
Hopefully.
And the bond issue, just to make sure that we're perfectly clear, that money will be coming out of community preservation funds, not out of additional tax dollars that are raised.
So the way I understand it, there will be no additional tax to the citizens of Southwick?
No, the community preservation fund, as you know, is a 3% add-on to our taxes that was approved by the voters, so that money continues to come in. There's also matching funds for different programs from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and because we are a 3% community, we get additional funding from the Commonwealth. So it's very important that the Congamon Lakes have always been a very important part of Southwick. The alum treatment was last done in 1989.
A while ago.
So it has been a while ago. The technology has improved dramatically. So we feel this alum treatment is going to do a better job. We've had estimates that it's going to last 12, 15, 20 years. What it basically does is seal the bottom of the lake so that we don't have the growth of different
cyanobacteria that's been...
Correct. That could, if in fact, we've been kind of rolling the dice because this could actually close down our lakes.
I understand that.
So, and we don't want to see that to happen. Not just for the residents that live around the lakes, but the many people that visit Southwick, because this is an economic issue for our community in the region. And as everybody knows, Congamon Lakes are great ponds. They're part of the responsibility of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Unfortunately, we struggle to get funding from them. But we have gotten money over the years, state and federal monies, and we'll continue to try to get as much as we can. So
I know the Conservation Commission fully supports this action. They've done a lot of research on it, and this is the only thing we can do at this time to ensure the lakes don't get closed down.
And this application did come from the Select Board, so the Select Board feels this is an extremely important issue for the voters, and we urge them to support this. The other two articles we added on because we knew we were going to have the special and wanted to address two other issues to get them behind us. Article 1 is an article that ratifies an easement that was recently granted to the town by Congamon Heights Association for a town sewer line that runs to a parcel of land on Berkshire Avenue owned by the association. The association was in the process of selling this land when we found out that this easement was never ratified. So we're trying to correct this so that the Congamon Heights Association can go through, sell the piece of parcel. It is a smaller parcel, so any home that went on there, or if somebody just buys it for additional acreage, it'd be a something that would go on the tax rate, so this is a positive thing. It also helps out the Congamon Heights Association. Article 2 is another thing that the Select Board is deeply in favor of, and we've asked the Park and Rec Commission to put forth an application to community preservation funds. And this is to address an issue that was not done with the original application. It was an alternate that there was not enough funding, and this is for the lighting for the pavilion at Wally Park. This would address indoor lighting for the pavilion and also outlets.
Electricity for the bands, for people to plug in whatever equipment they have.
Correct. Because we've learned now that we've been very fortunate that between the Cultural Council and the Rotary Club of Southwick, we've done numerous concerts.
Great concerts,
that
successful.
we don't have adequate lighting and we don't have adequate receptacles, so that will address this issue. And we thought this very important. That's why we encouraged the Park and Rec to put this application forward, because of the 250th celebration that's going on. There's going to be numerous events up there in addition to the concerts by the 250th organization, and we want to make sure there's adequate lighting for safety reasons.
Absolutely.
And adequate power, again, for safety reasons. We don't want to see people running extension cords. We want everybody safe. So we have 3 articles. Again, the most important being the alum treatment for our lakes. If approved by the voters, that treatment will take place in the first 1 or 2 weeks of April of this year. So that's the urgency, and because that's the optimum time to do the treatment.
We've been told.
Right, we're very fortunate. We have a tremendous amount of volunteers and experts in this field that live in the town of Southwick, and so very important. We're asking for the voters' support on this one, and we'd also like to ask for the support on the other 2 articles to address needs facing our community.
So this is on a Monday night, not a Tuesday night.
Right.
Monday night, the 23rd at 6:30?
6:30. We did it that way because we're also having a backup on the 25th if we ran into
Snow?
I hate to say it.
Did I say that?
If we ran into snow or some other thing, we wanted to have a backup. So if in fact that we have a weather issue or some sort of issue, the backup will be Wednesday the 25th.
It should be a fairly short meeting, so come on down, please, in support.
Yeah, there's ample opportunity. There'll be a presentation. There's a lot of good information concerning the lakes. There's people that will be there to answer any questions. But like Dennis says, I think that once you hear the information, you'll be able to make an intelligent decision. And again, the Select Board is hoping for a positive vote so that we can protect Congamon Lakes.
Thank you very much.
All right, Dennis, thank you. Thank you for all the good work you do.